you getting things done is not much different than you having fun. That's what I mean by the road to success and the road to failure, almost exactly the same. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, midweek edition. On today's episode, we're going to talk about something that could really help your life. Now, what does that quote mean? The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. It means that just about anyone who's trying to be successful is very close, okay? This is a good example of what that quote means, is that I've been thinking about this quote a lot, and it's been changing my life. And remember, as an encouragement, no matter whatever you're going through in your life, it only takes usually one piece of advice, one offhand comment, one video you see, whatever, to change your life, one thought to change your life, okay? So don't be discouraged if you're going through a hard time. But the way this quote has helped me is when it comes to working. You know, a lot of people don't want to work a lot. You know, that's a thing. And when I think about laziness is very prevalent and powerful, and it's a big reason why people are not achieving what they want. But personally, this quote has been affecting me because when I hear the road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same, me not working is almost the exact same as me working. I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm watching TV and it's pleasurable, it's fun, it's easy. And then I go to work and I'm thinking to myself, this can be pleasurable, fun, and easy too. I'm putting in effort, but it may not be as easy, but it's just about the same as me sitting and watching TV. You know, not having money is just about the same to having money. It's very interesting how, like, if you get money, you're like, this doesn't make me any more happy than when I didn't have any money. That's what that quote means. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. You having a business, having clients is almost the same as not having clients. It's a crazy mind shift where you're just walking this tightrope between success and failure. Meaning that really everybody is super close to being successful and doing what they want to do, but it's just little tiny things. That's why we talk about details a lot on this channel. But this quote has truly revolutionized the past 2 months for me when I learned it. And he was a famous composer who said these words: the road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Okay, so sitting around and not doing much is just the same as you putting in work. If you see it that way, you won't mind working all day, all the time, because you're just like, it's the same as me resting. Like, you having happiness and fun outside of your work can coexist while you're at work. It can make your life pretty beautiful if you can accept what's really being said with this quote. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Meaning that you just have to do a little extra on one side and you'll probably get to where you want to go. Be a little bit more organized, a little bit more enthusiastic, a little bit more careful in how you do things on the good side, not follow the bad side or making a bunch of mistakes or saying and doing inappropriate things, okay? The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. And this ties in with the Woody Allen quote that 80% of success is showing up. Meaning that once you're there, you're there. For example, the NCAA tournament's going on for basketball. Everybody in that tournament has a chance to win that national championship because they're there. They got through the hardest part, which is getting to the tournament. All 68 of those teams have a chance, and as the rounds go on and teams win, the chances go up for them to win that championship and achieve something that they thought was impossible 6 months ago. A lot of those teams didn't even know they're going to be in the tournament right now. But the road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly. So you should be incredibly encouraged by this quote right now because it means you're this close to where you're trying to go. Almost always. Now, I thought about this before. Even before coming across this quote, I thought about what separates someone who's really successful versus someone who isn't. It's not much. It just seems to be much. Okay, remember the road. This is where writing down, put on your wall, and seeing every day. the road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. You hanging out with your friends can almost be just the same as you hanging out with some of your clients. You're getting paid for it, and it'll take a lot of the weight and the pain away if you get this quote. Okay, you won't see work as a burden. You'll see it. It's not much different than me going to play and just chill out. You can chill out and go to work and still put the effort in. It's maybe that much more effort versus sitting down watching a movie versus sitting down doing your work. You can still find happiness and levity, enjoying what you're doing. I'm not saying being lazy. I'm saying that see you resting, you see you getting things done is not much different than you having fun. That's what I mean by the road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. So all these things you may think you want in the future, you can be like, you having stuff is just about the same as you not having stuff. This is so powerful because it means that you got a chance in a world that wants to make you feel like you can't be successful. Okay. One day I was playing football, and I was thinking to myself, what separates these guys I'm playing football with on like in a neighborhood versus those guys in the NFL? What separates them? It can't be much. They're about the same size. They're about the same strength. What separates them? It's a little extra. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is a little extra, okay? On one side, when it comes to life, lean one way if you're going to be successful. Lean towards those good things, those virtues over those vices. Okay, but this quote is truly, this is what I'm saying, where wisdom is amazing and can change your life. This is one of those things one of those quotes that truly can be life-changing. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Meaning that you're doing just about everything right. There's probably a few things you need to tweak, and then you'll get to where you want to go. You want to have money, just tweaking a few expenses there, saying a few more things when you're selling here. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things there's a lot of ways to improve, but in terms of being successful and getting what you want, whether that's financial success or you want to find the right career for you, whatever you define success is, to me, success is a number. It's like having this amount of money. Like, let's say that's our definition of success, to be definite. If you change a few things, you're going to eventually get there. Because most people are doing the big things, but most people are not doing the small things. What are the small things? Remembering people's names. Remembering to follow up. Being careful, checking your work. All that stuff are the little things that is going to push you forward. Okay. Saying the right words. Refraining from saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. All that stuff. There's a lot of little things that matter a whole lot. Listening to someone who knows more than you. Okay? Because you're going to have to do a lot of work. You're going to have to just change as a person. And as you evolve, the way you live your life has to evolve too. And this is one of those evolutionary thoughts, is that the road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Me sleeping in isn't much different than me getting up. I really hope you guys are getting this, because this is really good. But this is why you should read and seek information all the time, because it could truly change your life. You spending money is almost the same as you not spending money. You're gonna feel the same. After you buy the thing, you're gonna feel exactly the same. If you don't spend the money, you keep the money, you'll feel better about things because you have money saved up. And then you do it all the time, you'll just be stacking money, then it becomes pretty easy. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. And now I'll say surprise is that life is a circle. We're talking about how success and failure are almost exactly the same. Everything's connected in life. Life is a circle of hard times, sad times, or good times, sad times, happiness, and sadness, okay? And if you're going through hard times right now, you're having hard times right now, understand that good times are on the way. Life is a circle that's always just moving around. Okay, so hopefully you got some value from that video. Remember, lastly, as always, unsuccessful people, they make decisions based on current situations, but successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be, Understand that success and failure are almost exactly the same. All right, bye.